Hi guys, Shandy here, and we are getting to the third and fourth day of Amy investigation. Let's jump right in. Let's go on to the third day.
You're finally awake. Good morning. I've already had breakfast, showered, and we are ready to go. Yes, I know. I've been up early today. I've dreamt some weird stuff. Couldn't just go back to sleep like that.
Yeah, I think I've seen these nightmares as well. They seemed familiar.
Really? This doesn't sound good. I don't think this is supposed to happen. You got me worried there. We should step by Kingdom Hospital later and have the interface checked, just to be sure.
Agent Ramirez is back earlier than expected, so he's going to help out on Amy's case. You'll go down to the underground tunnels at Vohu Mana Station and supervise the proceedings there. I'm getting impatient. Find out what's taking so long.
Oh great, wandering through the shitty sewers. Exactly what the doc prescribed me.
Agent Tanner has a meeting with the bishop. I don't think you would want to swap places with her. Miss Tanner, I wished you had informed me before agreeing to this meeting off duty. Can you shed some light on what it will be about?
As stated in my report, the book recovered from the church contained an old hidden text. The owner of the bookstore, also doing business with the bishop, informed him of my inquiries, so I hope to learn more about the book and its connection to McCarthy's death.
And what about the death of that kid, Aaron Nowak?
He was tied up in something that McCarthy was investigating. I'll visit the morgue later today in hopes to get some more details. I've also found an envelope with him that might lead to new intel.
All right, everybody, that's it for today. Dismissed.
So we only have these things now with us. That's interesting. It seems like the toy robot may come in handy later. Righty.
We should not leave the bishop waiting. Let's go there now. Hello, Agent Tanner. I have an appointment with the bishop.
Yeah, you're on the list. Go right through. Bishop Atura is waiting in the study.
Jesus, he looks tired.
Good, you're here and on time. As a gesture of goodwill, I will start. Listen closely. The book you found is mine, and it was I who hired an expert to cover the original text. It has been in my family's possession for a long time, so I expect you to handle it with utmost care. Mr. Corso brushed you off with some superficial tidbits in my interest. He forgot to mention that the author Zoroaster is just the Iranian name for Zarathustra.
How is that possible? The book is supposed to have been written long before Zarathustra was even born.
That's the big question, isn't it? Well, you know that Hendrik Beckenheim didn't always carry the name Zarathustra, but did he just pick that name on a whim? I don't think so. I presume he got his hands on a similar text from the original Zoroaster, which is probably also his source for his prophecies. But in all honesty, none of that really matters. My ancestors took the warnings in the book very seriously, and I didn't. Only when Zarathustra took his life did my perspective begin to change. And when someone tried to break into my home to steal the book, I knew it wasn't secure here anymore. Thus, I hid it in plain sight at the cathedral. Now someone found out about that, presumably the same person who tried to steal it in the first place. But he didn't take the book. He tore out some pages and left it behind.
So you do know what was on these pages?
Well, I didn't dare to make a copy of the text, but I have a rough memory of what was on there. It was a description of some kind of ancient ritual, though I couldn't make much sense of it, as the crucial parts were encoded, and I never found the correct key to decipher them. Now that I've shared that information with you, I wonder if there's something you could tell me about the case in return.
Here, have a look. Have you seen this before or know what it means?
Yes, the yellow sign. The Church of Flesh has taps on many underground organizations, terrorist groups and cults, and I remember that one of those used this symbol, creatively named the Cult of the Yellow Sign, or Cultus Sine Flavi. I don't know much about it. I was under the impression that it's not much more than a book club with only a handful of members. My men will compile a dossier. I'll forward it to the agency. Expect it next week.
We are searching for Anna Steele.
She's our main suspect in the murder of Officer McCarthy. But she's a blank slate. We are still completely in the dark about who we are dealing with. Here, I'll show you a picture from her file.
A beautiful young woman. No, I haven't seen her before, but with those distinct implants, I'm pretty sure I would recall. Wait, maybe I have seen her, not me directly, but my security guard. A few months ago, he escorted a woman off my property who might fit her description. It's a long shot, but you should ask him.
The bishop mentioned that you've escorted a woman off the property. Please have a look at this photo.
Yeah, that's her. She had a different haircut, but I remember that technique. She wasn't any trouble, though. Left when I asked her to. What about her?
She's wanted for murder.
Oh, geesh, think she was coming for the bishop.
Honestly, I don't know, but keep your eyes open. If she returns, call me. Here's my number.
Look who's finally arriving at her crime scene. Her Majesty Chief Investigator Amy.
Cut it, Ramirez! Have you mapped out the tunnels? Found anything useful for a change?
Oh, I would never think about taking away that spotlight from you. I'm sure you can find the clues all by yourself. But yeah, I'm doing my part. Here, I'll upload the map to your digipad.
Much obliged. Now, if you excuse me.
Okay, let's go here. Ooh.
This seems to be a control panel for the machine, but you need a keycard to use it. Some kind of machinery is stuck to the wall. Hi, can you tell me something about that flesh machine in the western tunnels?
Yeah, I've also wondered about that. I've called someone from the station. That thing is a generator that provides electricity to the lights here in the tunnel. The big metal thing is some kind of battery, and the flesh tendrils convert sunlight to energy and transfer that through the whole underground system.
Ah, thank you. Good to know.
Check rest of the tunnels.
According to my digipad, this must be the place the GPS coordinates lead us. I bet whatever we are looking for is behind that door.
Okay. So you'll definitely need to get over here.
There's something metallic beneath that moss. Hi, I'm Agent Tanner, looking for this woman. Have you seen her?
Yes, she was sneaking through our camp a few days ago.
Where did she go?
She was hiding behind those boxes for a while. Then she left as quietly as she came.
Was she speaking to someone?
No, I don't think so. She didn't pay any attention to us.
There's a small key lying beneath one of the boxes. Maybe that belonged to Anna. The boy is roasting a lump of meat over the flames. It's skewered on an odd-looking piece of metal.
Ooh, maybe you can get it from him.
Can I have that metal spike when you're done eating?
I'll trade. Do you have anything fun?
Nice, we can trade the toy for a skewer.
How about I'll give you this robot? It can record and play back audio and move around.
I'm not 6 anymore. But okay, I guess I can waste some time with that thing.
Alright.
Have you seen something similar to this metal piece?
Oh yes, that looks just like the piece I used to scratch my leg.
Where is it now?
Stuck beneath the cast. Can't get it out. Damn cast. Damn doctor. Wouldn't see me again to remove that thing.
Ooh, we can go to the hospital.
Look at that hospital, looming over there like a dark fortress. Even with all the neon lights of the city, it just swallows the light around it. On the inside, it's all miracles and wonder. Let's find out if there's something wrong with us.
Okay. I received number 51. How long do I have to wait?
As you can see, we're quite busy today. Expect to wait for at least 2 hours.
But I don't have that much time. I have work to do.
Is it an emergency?
No, not really.
Then I'm afraid you just have to wait or make an appointment.
Excuse me, sir, are you sleeping?
Oh, thank you, lady. I've almost missed my number. I got bored and must have fallen asleep.
Listen, I'm in a real hurry solving a case for the FBI. Would you mind swapping numbers so I can see the doctor next?
Oh, sweetheart, I would love to swap numbers. But no, I'm so terribly bored I would just fall asleep again.
Maybe I could provide you with some form of entertainment. How about I bring you something to read?
I would like to get my hands on the new Bunny House issue, but no, I can't just read a dirty magazine in public, can I?
Do you have the current issue of the Bunny House magazine?
Sure. Here is your magazine. I'll withdraw the amount from your account.
I'm looking for an empty book cover. Do you have one lying around here?
As a sign of goodwill, pick one from the books in the box to the right. Nobody's going to buy those anyway.
Perfect.
I've removed the cover from one of the books and put in my briefcase.
So...
I've hidden the magazine in the book cover.
Perfect. We can now swap places with the guy. Oh no, not here. Here. Nice.
Are you expecting me to read a children's book? Oh wait, I see. Well, that should keep me entertained for a while. Fine, take my number.
How can I help you, miss?
I've recently gotten my connection, and now I'm having trouble with my neural interface. My guide is seeing things, and we both had these strange nightmares last night.
Nightmares? That's probably just a memory feedback loop, nothing to worry about. We'll run a diagnostic test on your interface. If that turns out okay, you have nothing to worry about. Getting accustomed to the connection can be challenging. Now, please lie down on the bed so I can log into your BIOS. Now just stay calm. Running the diagnostics will shut down the connection to your nervous system for a while. Don't worry if you can't see or move for the next 15 to 20 minutes. That's completely normal. Just ring the bell when you're back, and I'll look at the results.
So, we finally meet in person. Too bad you can't speak right now. I would love to have a chat. We'll make this quick, and I'll be gone before you regain control over your nervous system. Let's get this over with. Interesting. The others will be very pleased. You might actually still prove useful. So we will meet again, little Amy. Stay strong, and the Yellow King might grant you mercy.
Okay, so she's definitely part of some cult. And she paid us a visit. Lovely.
You're up again. Everything okay? How are you feeling?
Screw my feelings. I could have been dead by now.
Calm down. What are you talking about?
Anna Steele, the murderer in the ongoing investigation, just paid me a visit.
That's impossible. The room was locked and only accessible by authorized personnel the whole time.
Then she must have stolen access or broken into your system.
Okay, go back to the lobby and report the incident. They will contact security and help you. But are you all right?
Besides the shock, yes, I think so.
Good. And in other news, the diagnostics returned nothing. Your interface is working fine. Just as I said, it was probably just a feedback loop, nothing to worry about. However, if you do encounter any physical pain or sickness, you should come back.
There's an object lying under the bed. Wait, is that one of those probes I've found at McCarthy's body?
Oh.
There are some slightly bent cast scissors lying on top. I don't think they need those anymore.
What happened?
While my neural interface was in shutdown, a woman called Anna Steele broke into my room. She's a murder suspect in my ongoing investigation. How did she get in there?
I'm very sorry. This is a serious security violation. I will call over the head of security immediately.
You want to report an incident, ma'am?
Yes, a dangerous woman named Anna Steele broke into my room. Here I have a picture of her.
Thank you. That will help a lot. I can assure you that we are taking this very seriously. I will have one of my men run the image through our security system and check the logs to see who entered the room and when. Did the woman do you any harm, or was anything stolen?
She was doing something, but I don't know what exactly. But no, I feel fine and nothing's been stolen.
Good. I will contact you personally if we find anything. Again, we are very sorry for what has happened, and I'm taking full responsibility. Have a pleasant day.
Hello again. I found another one of these probing devices. There was an incident at the hospital, and I'm afraid the device might have been attached to me.
What do you mean? Did someone put this on your chest?
Maybe. My neural interface was in diagnostics mode, so I didn't see anything.
That sounds terrifying, but you seem alright, yes?
Yeah, I'm feeling fine. But can you tell me if that thing did anything?
Sure, let me see if I can access the logs. Yes, it was activated, but this time it seems the checksum check was positive and it didn't sprout. You were lucky, I would say, though it did send your neural ID over the air.
Is that dangerous? What could someone do with that ID?
Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about it. They could identify you if they had access to the manufacturer's data. But as the device was used in person, they already know who you are, I guess.
Right, so we could have died. That's not very comforting. Oh, we can check the morgue, actually. About the kid.
I'm here for the autopsy results of Aaron Nowak.
I'm not quite finished yet, but if you have specific questions, I'll do my best to answer them.
I'm mostly interested if he was intoxicated when he had that accident.
No, he wasn't. I did find indications that he was using at some point, but no traces that he took anything at the time of death.
Did you find anything else that stood out to you?
Not really, no. I've seen my fair share of car accidents, and this one seems to just add to the tally. The database says he has family in the city. I thought you might want to call them.
Yeah, I should. Thanks for letting me know.
And it might have been a planned murder.
Do you know something about a Yellow King?
I've come across that name before, yes. It was mentioned in a text that I restored for the bishop. Please speak directly to him if you want to know more about it.
I want to talk to the bishop again. Hey, are you sleeping?
What? Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I need to speak to the bishop.
Sorry. I can't let you through without an appointment.
I'm on official business here. It's important that I speak with him.
And it's important that I don't let anyone in disregarding the bishop's schedule. I'm sorry, but you really need to make another appointment first.
We want coffee. Let's buy one. One coffee to go, please.
Coming right up. Be careful. It's hot.
That kind of makes sense. We can give this to the sleepy guard guy. It's perfect.
I thought you could need one of those.
Oh, yes, please. That's much better. Almost feel alive again. Okay, I know what you want. Fine. I'll call the bishop and ask if you can talk again. Just a moment. You're in luck, he agreed. Go right through.
What's so important that it can't wait?
I've been ambushed by Mrs. Steele at the hospital. She mentioned a Yellow King. Does that ring a bell?
Careful now. Few who've spoken this name live.
Are you threatening me?
Quite the contrary. I'm warning you. The less you know, the better. How did you end up at the hospital anyway?
That's private. So you are not going to tell me more about that king?
No, I won't. For your own good.
But it's important for our investigation, come on.
I've tried to get more information about the Yellow King from the bishop, but he's blocking me off.
That's unfortunate. May I propose a quid pro quo? Bishop Atura is always interested in, let's say, more personal information. If you have something to share with him, he might give you the information you are seeking.
Okay. That's fair. I guess we can go straight back to the bishop.
Mr. Corso suggested an exchange of information. I will tell you why I went to the hospital and about the strange nightmares I shared with my spirit guide. And you will tell me about the Yellow King.
You've talked with Corso about that? He should have known better. Well, first tell me about the nightmares, then we will see how that affects my mood.
Keeping your cards close to your chest. Okay, fine, I will tell you. It was a random sequence of events. A city in ruins, a battlefield, soldiers attacking a flesh church. I couldn't make any sense of it. First thought it was just another nightmare. But it felt different, and when my spirit guide told me he saw them as well, I got worried. That's not supposed to happen.
The Cycle Wars.
The what?
Please sit down. I'm going to tell you a story that will take a while. The book you have retrieved was in possession of my ancestors for over 300 years, and it's only a copy of a much older text. In one of the chapters, it recounts the history of mankind. See, the aliens didn't just visit our planet once, but every 20,000 years. While the gifts they bear usher in a new era of technological advancements, they also plant the seed of the greatest conflict that ever seared the surface of the planet. In every cycle, tensions between the churches arise, eventually leading to war. And after decades of conventional warfare, the Church of Flesh gains the upper hand. In desperation, the radicalized Davis release a virus that destroys every electronic device on the planet and kills more than 90% of the world's population, an event described as Cybergeddon. My family took it upon themselves to break that cycle. For centuries, we have worked in the shadows, strategically positioning key elements to lay the groundwork for what will soon transpire. I am on the verge of unifying the churches under a single command, creating an alliance strong enough to prevent any conflict and avert the outbreak of war.
That single command will be yours, won't it?
It's not about me, although I am uniquely qualified for the position. This is about establishing a new world order, one that will foster peace and harmony among people.
Where does the Yellow King play into the story?
Ah yes, I almost forgot. The color yellow is of significance here. Remember, the cult of the yellow symbol? I do have more information on them than I've led you to believe. The cult was founded by my great-granduncle Elijah Woodward out of a dispute over the interpretation of Zarathustra's text. He was convinced that the Diver are incapable of cooperation with our church and that our plans were all in vain. Instead, he brushed off all the prophet's warnings and dedicated his life to researching the forbidden yellow sign. Those stolen pages might doom us after all. If the cult manages to perform the ritual to bring back the Yellow King, they might succeed in breaking the cycle. But in doing so, they may also break reality itself, unleashing an evil that the world, the universe, has never seen.
How do we stop them?
Our best chance? Catch the woman you're after. From what you've told me, she's most likely at the forefront of the cult's endeavors.
Am I supposed to just believe all of this?
You're supposed to go after the murderer of that officer, and I want that woman out of my way. Motivations matter little when the results are just the same.
Why am I dreaming about the war?
Exactly my question. Did the doctor find anything unusual with your interface?
No, everything seemed in order. Do I have anything to worry about?
Yes, of course. We should all be terrified of the future. You have to catch that woman. She's a threat to my plans, and she's probably the most dangerous to your own well-being.
Okay, that all makes sense. If there was a massive war that nearly wiped out humanity, why are there no historical records of it?
During the inflection, the memory of each and every human had been altered in the wink of an eye. Don't you think they could just as well erase the memory of such a conflict in the same way?
But we would still have found proof in the world around us.
You would assume that yes. The Raz Azi mentions a cleansing period briefly. The text is vague, but I've come to the conclusion that it refers to an event where the Earth is scrubbed of all evidence. Don't ask me how they did it, but they are so much more powerful than we could even comprehend that I think it's more than likely what happened.
This is very Lovecrafty, the fear of unknown and absolute insignificance of humans in like whole universe. They're like literally playing with humans here. The Cycle Wars, why does this seem so familiar?
So you believe the bishop? I mean, I've seen these images. I can't get them out of my head. But no, I can't accept that they are real. I just can't.
So maybe they wiped out the memory. We are like from before that time, and Amy is from the new time where already this knowledge is forgotten. So let's try go back into the tunnels. Maybe we will be able to do more there.
Would you mind if I remove the cast?
Please do, it's driving me crazy.
Okay, hold still now. I don't want to cut you. There you go. And there's the metal piece. Would you mind if I take that? You don't need it anymore, right?
Take that thing and my gratitude, young lady.
Scissors, maybe. No.
The lock is too rusted. I can't open it that way.
Right, so... Oh my god, why haven't I thought about just shooting it with a pistol? Oh my god, of course that worked. There's an object there. Can we just grab it now?
Bullseye. The prize, some crooked piece of metal.
Amazing, so we can use it for this moss thingy. And this will all, like, probably become this sign from the pad. That's amazing. Let's go to here. That didn't work? Are you serious?
Can I borrow that bone chisel? Could come in handy on my case.
Yeah, okay. Don't need it right now, but please don't forget to return it.
Oh my god. Maybe we can use it in this bloody mossy wall. This will move everything a little bit further.
Ha! I've managed to scrape off most of the moss. There was some kind of mechanism hidden beneath it.
Why on earth did it take me so long to go there and click on this bloody wall?
Ha! I did it! The path is clear. Let's see what's behind that door. A dusty small file cabinet. It's locked. The cabinet has been cleaned out, but a single piece of paper that's stuck at the very back.
Okay, let's check this out. A list with 5 names on it. 3 are crossed out, including Neil McCarthy. Only 2 names remain. Mine and someone called Gregory Elwood.
Hey, Sonny. I'm afraid I have to ask for another favor.
Yeah. I was expecting something like that. How can I help?
See this Gregory Edwood on the list? He might be in danger, but I don't want to spook the people that are after him. Can you arrange a secret surveillance for the next 48 hours?
So you're using him for bait? I don't think I like that.
Well, it's more like a hunch. I don't know if he's really in danger, but in any case, he would be more safe with some people looking after him.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
I think we should call it a day. Let's go home. Here we are. Man, I'm hungry. How about I order us some pizza? I know you can't smell or taste anything, but still, do you want to choose what kind we eat?
How about a classic pepperoni?
Ooh, my favorite. I'll order it right away. How about we relax a bit on the couch until the food arrives? You know what? Maybe this isn't too bad. Maybe I will feel at home here someday. I think I just felt a bit lonely, especially when Jeff wasn't around and I had nobody to talk to. So, I want to thank you for that. I know you didn't have much of a choice, but I really appreciate your companionship. The doorbell. That was quick.
Here's your pizza, hot and tasty. This will be $19. Tip appreciated.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the fast delivery. Make it $25 and charge it on my pad.
I wish you bon appetit and a good night from Steamy Slices.
Okay, let's head in then, and there will be a 4th day. Yellow King, is that you? Guys, I think this is a really good place to stop, especially that the first video was so long. I guess that maybe making this shorter just will make more sense, will be easier to watch, because there's lots of dialogues, lots of information. So let's see you in the next video, and I think we're slowly heading till the end of Amy's investigation. So yeah, see you then, bye!